Catherine and Austin McBroom, or the Ace family, just announced that they are getting a divorce after nearly a decade together. They've kind of taken a step back from social media, mostly YouTube, for almost a year now after announcing that they would be quitting YouTube, then posted here and there during the next few months. They've been silent on social media lately, leading people to think that something was up. Then just yesterday, both Catherine and Austin posted statements to let their fans know that they were separating and getting a divorce. Catherine posted a statement on her Instagram that said, "As I start this new year, I will challenge myself in ways that I have never done before. 2024 will be my year of transformative change, and with this taking place, one of the steps in my journey is the difficult decision to leave my marriage. We have mutually agreed to a divorce and will part amicably. Our paths as a couple have shifted and has created challenges that are irreconcilable. This decision comes with a very heavy heart. As heartbreaking as this is, I also feel liberated. I have spent the past few years prioritizing my children and honoring my commitment to my family. All the while, I seem to be losing myself and my own personal happiness. Our main priority will be to stay united as parents and to continue creating a stable, happy, and loving environment for our children. Thank you all to my supporters for giving me a safe space to be able to use my voice and share our love. I love you all so much, and I'm beyond grateful for all the support we've received from you throughout all these years as a couple. And Austin, you're my best friend, and that will never change." Austin has put her through so much by getting exposed for cheating on her left and right, and that has clearly taken a toll on her. When the cheating rumors first started, I remember she denied them, but I think she's realized his ways over time. Or maybe she was well aware of his cheating, but didn't want it to be so public to embarrass herself and her family. Maybe she wanted to protect her family. But over time, more cheating scandals were piling up, and I think she just let them be. There's only so many cheating scandals she can deny. And even just as recent as a few weeks ago, he got exposed for messaging OnlyFans models to manage them through his agency. One model exposed her DMs with him, and he did not look good. After the one model exposed him, more followed. These OnlyFans models undoubtedly make so much money already on their own, so why would they need help from a guy who's known to be a scammer? It all around just sounds like a scam. And the first woman to expose their DMs even called him a scammer in the DMs. I can't imagine how Catherine felt or feels about his cheating. Not only was he cheating on her, but it was made so public too, and everyone who is aware of Austin McBroom is aware that he cheats on his wife. That's extremely disrespectful and embarrassing for her and her family, and for Austin. That's so embarrassing to be known as the guy who cheats on his wife constantly. And they have kids too. Kids are involved, and I just wish for the best for the kids and their family. I'm sure having kids has made the decision to divorce so much harder, but Catherine has been getting so much support coming her way, and a lot of people are rooting for her. And Austin also posted his own statement. He posted a picture of the two of them, and in the caption he wrote, "For this new year, I'll be taking a leap of faith. I have made the hardest decision of my life, the decision to close the book to my marriage. We have mutually agreed to divorce, but will remain a team when it comes to our kids. We created one of the greatest stories, almost a decade together, so many memories, so many accomplishments, but every book comes to end. And now we will be writing a new book as separate authors. We both understand that holding on is believing that there's only a past, and letting go is knowing that there's a future. And we both are supporting each other's future. This transition is not easy, but we both are making it as easy as it can be for our family. We will continue to be the best parents to our kids. Separations are difficult and most times messy, but you will see how we push through these difficult times as a unit and keep influencing with love and positivity. With that being said, 2024 will be life-changing for me. I will be dedicated to myself, my kids, my health, my body, my mind, my spirit, and God. Thank you to everyone who has supported us through our journey and who will continue to support us moving forward. We're going to need even more of your love and strength during this time." Austin has not been receiving the same supportive comments like Catherine has. In fact, his comment section is more so rooting for Catherine and is really making sure he knows that what he did was wrong. Catherine has been receiving a lot of comments about her finally being free and how they're wishing her well and how they're happy for her. And Austin has been getting those same comments just about Catherine instead. Austin has had so many cheating scandals, and the two of them have been involved in so many scandals like scamming their fans, lawsuits, losing their house, and so much more.
So Catherine McBroom was dropped from her skincare brand and is sued. Once again, we have to talk about it. So if you guys don't remember, Catherine McBroom has a skincare line called 12 Gateway, and she was sued last year for staging a hostile takeover, which means that she changed all the passwords to try to get a hold of all the accounts and try to just take all the money for herself and did. Because of this, the website was down for 2 week. So can you imagine all the people that couldn't get a hold of the products? So the brand just lost out on a lot of money because of her mistakes. As we can see here, Catherine's getting sued once again for breaching contract because she wasn't delivering what was promised. Like, all she had to do was promote the products and, get involved with their company. But the fact that she was promoting Ace Fest more than her brand.
Here's the update on the Ace Fest, and there are already people that are trying to sue them. Keep in mind, people paid over $500 for these tickets, and they were promised free rides, free games, free prizes, wildlife park, live performances. And the only thing free was the scams, because after all of that money, you couldn't even get food for free. People are saying there was only like 10 rides you could get on, and the free prizes were their old merch.
Austin McBroom ripped you off, though.
Yeah, he did. And he attempted to rip off like every single fighter on the card, which is like pretty He went in there, promised an amount for every single person, take time off of their actual careers for 3 months, and only focus on one thing for most of us not to even get paid, which sucked. He ripped off the artists that performed. He ripped off the investors. He ripped off the fighters. And I'm surprised that he's actually still getting opportunities.
And he promised you $5 million, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty fat payday.
Yeah.
Did you get any of that?
I mean, I got a small amount compared to the $5 million, but
Yeah.
I mean, I still got something, which is nice. And then we're still working on it legally to get the full amount.
People seem to be forgetting that Catherine was also involved in these scams and lawsuits, not just Austin. But I also think that people see Austin doing most of the dirty work and being the ringleader, while Catherine remains complicit and just follows his lead and does whatever he says. And if that's the case, hopefully their separation shows that, and shows that she's not actually a bad guy here, if she's not actually. But again, that's probably not the case. Catherine has said that she's been wanting to start a new YouTube channel for a while with just herself. Hopefully she launches it soon and gives herself a fresh start. They haven't posted on their Ace Family channel in 7 months. The channel still gets pretty decent views from the videos that they have posted, so I wonder what they'll do with the channel, or if they'll simply just abandon it and start their own channels. From Austin's statement, it kind of does seem like they will return to YouTube, but maybe just like an Ace Family divorced edition. That probably sounds bad, but just based off of what he said, and them always wanting to make some quick cash, it does seem possible. Maybe it'll show their journey as a divorced couple and how they're able to raise their kids while being separated. And honestly, there are a lot of couples who go through divorce, as well as a lot of kids who come from divorced parents. So it would be good to show the journey and show these people that they're not alone. But they aren't nearly as popular as they once were, especially with them getting exposed for so much and all their scamming and not posting on their channel. So I can't see them being that popular anymore, even if they start over with individual channels. Plus, I mean, Austin has his boxing career he's busy with, or had his boxing career. Does he still box? I haven't heard anything about that in a while. But people have been loving Catherine a lot recently, especially with what she posts on her Snapchat. Her posts make her seem pretty down to earth and calm and genuine, which is a lot different than how she's perceived on her YouTube channel and pretty much all throughout her career. But hopefully with a new channel, she could show that side of herself a bit more. I'm sure that would open herself up to like a whole new audience. But this divorce announcement wasn't really a shock to people, and it really does seem like the best for them. This is something that would have happened eventually. All those cheating scandals do not lead to a happy ending. But hey, at least he could be free and be with all these women without, his wife getting in the way and being exposed by these women online. It must have been tough for him.